Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we're getting back in the Frostpunk, the board game. I've played 3 episodes of this, and this is going to be episode 4, going through the scenario book. I still think this game is a lot of fun. I really like it a lot, and it matches very closely with the IP, so it is a favorite of mine. So before we begin, I want to say thank you to my patrons, my YouTube subscribers, and if you're neither just coming to join, thank you and welcome as well. Pull up a chair; you're always welcome at the table. We'll be diving into the episode 4, which is the fourth-ish scenario called "The Fall of Winterhome." So basically, there's a bunch of scenarios within the starting of a new home, which is Frozen Grove, that starts off the crags, which I think you saw me play those two: the flats, the dreadnought, and then the canyon. And then after that, we get into the arcs, which you saw me play last time, and now we're going to do Fall of Winterhome. Once we finish, and I'm just kind of spinning through the book here, but once we finish the other scenarios, we're going to return to a new home and go through the dreadnought and all that other stuff, and you'll get to see the dreadnought mini, because I did get it, and it is massive, and it is beautiful. All right. So let's get some information. Let's get down to the table, and we're just going to get right into it, get some setup going, and have a good time, all right? Okay. Okay, Frostpunk the board game, 8.2 on Board Game Geek. It delivered last year, late last year, to really great acclaim from myself and a few of other people in the community. Like I said, 516 people rated it, 351 comments, but it's still got an 8.2. It is very thematic. The game is hard, okay? So it's supposed to be. A lot of people say, well, the game's too hard for the sake of being hard. No, it's supposed to be hard. It's a hard game. Even if you played the IP, you realize it's not simple. So, deal with it. 1 to 4 players. Community says best played 1 to 2. I agree. Solo or 2-player is best to play this game, honestly. I think 2-player is the sweet spot because you get to kind of make decisions off of each other, but you can play this game solo and be fine. 120 minutes to 150 minutes or less, because I have died a lot sooner than either of those time frames. 816 plus to play it, which is factual, and 4.25 out of 5 because there's a lot going on. This is why 2-player is great. One person can take one half of the board, the other person can take the other half, and then y'all can meet in the middle. Time for some Frostpunk, or you will freeze to death. The board game. or more like time for some put them kids to work day. That's what time it is. Adam Kopinski, great work on this on designing this. It is fantastic and beautiful. And published by Glass Cannon Unplugged. So let's get down to the table. Let's have some fun and Frostpunk it. All right, so we've got it set up. As you can see in all the different scenarios, I shift configuration around to find the best optimal spot. I think I found it because you can see everything on the board here. So I think I may have found the most optimal spot. But we are going into, we'll be playing the game sideways. So I'll show you the setup on the book and then I'll turn it sideways so you can see how we're going to play. We're going to be playing this way. But we'll still have a good go of it. So, the fall of don't put those poor children to work. Oh yeah. They're catching the whip. Get to work. So the fall of Winterhome. How did it all begin? It's difficult to say. It might have been when we had a shortage of food, but it could have also been that poor kid got killed in a work accident. Yeah, he did. The hardships we've endured and the bad decisions made by our leader could comprise a whole chronicle. They're talking about me. Winterhome does sound proud, and maybe we were too proud in thinking that we could master this hellish weather. First, we whispered among our families and friends, and a few days later we were on the streets, fighting, shouting. Someone tossed a torch on a wooden shack. Rage took many of us into its grasp. We were made at our leader, demanding his blood for that of our loved ones. By that time, people were dying all around us. The lucky ones froze in their sleep when the generator failed during the night. Others had to watch their malnourished children fade away. They say that people are like steel. They bend until they just break. That's what happened in Winterhome. Rioters satisfied their thirst for blood. Looters stole what they could. The rest? We watched. Then the snowstorm hit us. We ran in panic with one thought: find shelter. No one thought that in such weather we'd have to worry about fires. To our terrified surprise, the angry flames kept spreading, jumping from one rooftop to another. The break of the day had us rushing to help those still trapped in smoldering ruins, with roofs collapsed due to fire and heavy snowfall. The moment of realization came when someone climbed atop the generator platform and pushed the frozen body of our leader over a railing. She shouted, "People! Our homes are burned! Our children are dying!" This was when most of us understood we were standing on the edge of a very narrow cliff. One wrong step, and it would be the doom of us all. New management was chosen surprisingly fast. Bravery and selfishness erupted where before we had nothing. Those now in charge face a dire situation. Even if they manage to oversee the rescue operations, we are still facing two critical problems. First, the generator had a major malfunction and no one knows if it is still operational. And second, Winterhome now consists mainly of ruins that occupy the city around the generator, where the life-giving heat is. So new buildings cannot be built until the debris is cleared. Can we even hope to survive? Or our fate is in the hands of those ready to make some tough decisions. Winterhome is beaten, but it is still breathing. That is deep. That is straight up deep. All right, so setup. I got tiles and stuff. I already grabbed all the tiles that we need for the setup stuff that's here. So follow the setup shown in the rulebook for a new home crater scenario with following exceptions to the numbered setup sections. So we place the generator tile in the middle of the board, and I've turned it sideways. Usually you'd see this facing down, but now it's going to face this way. So that's south. All right. Create the rim board by connecting together the 6 board pieces to form a hexagon as shown in the image, using the side depicting the cliff face. We've done that. Place the generator with the drawer on the generator tile. It will sit over here tonight because I want you to see everything that's going to happen here. Keep the generator upgrade component in the box until required. Place the cookhouse building on the generator tile as shown. Okay, I see where it is. Cookhouse, it will go right here. We'll turn it sideways just to let you know that's the way it's facing. All right. Take 2 starting tiles, one showing. All right. So we gotta do the cracks first. We gotta do the setup. So we're gonna move these out, and we're gonna place these. And these are. Let me zoom in so you can see them. As you can see here, they're just kind of cliff pieces that are just sitting out there that are basically going to block areas for us to build on. So we are going to place these according to what it says. So the first one, this one, is going to be over here. The next one, which is this piece, is going to be to the side, so it'll be over here. Then there are 3. One that's going to be right here. Going to be right next to the cookhouse. And one more at the top. That is sucky. Okay. So that has been placed. Alright, so it says take 2 starting wall tiles, one showing a wood, one showing a deposit, one showing coal deposit, and shuffle them face down. Draw one of these tiles at random, placing it face up on the lower left corner of the rim board. Place the second face up on the lower right corner of the rim board. Alright, so 2 starting wall tiles, one showing wood. So we got 1 wood tile, 1 coal tile. Then we're going to shake them up. And one is going to go over here, which is the wood. I'll be there. And the one that's going to sit over here is going to be coal. That's the coal tile. That's the wood tile. So you can see wood tile, coal tile. All right, what else we got? Separate the map tiles into 2 stacks based on their backs. Shuffle each stack separately and place them face down nearby. Ah. Crazy shuffles. All right, we got this. We got this. Don't you worry. We're going to die in all due time. I'll put them up here. As I said, I like to shuffle with y'all so you see there's no shenanigans going on. If I get a win, it will be a win. Although outlook is quite bleak. All right, so we'll shuffle those up. Those up there. Then what are we going to do? So place 1 near tile face up in the topmost right corner of the map. Do not place any resources or trees on it. Instead, place the beacon on the building. So where's the beacon sitting? Gotta look at the map to see how they charted it out. Alright, so it's gonna be up here. So it says place 1 what? Near tile or far tile? Place 1 near tile face up in the topmost corner. Okay. Will be that one. And the beacon will be on it. Okay. As you can see, there's our lovely beacon. And I have the minis, I just don't use them because I don't want them to... No shenanigans, hoot nannies, or skullduggery! Alright, return 4 near tiles from the stack at random to the box. Fuck. Alright, at random, we'll do you. You. You, and you. 4 of them are returned to the box. Turn 4 near tiles from the stack at random to the box. Add the 5 cracked tiles to the near tile stack and shuffle them together. Be careful not to look at the back of the tiles when doing this, as the backs of the cracked tiles are different from the near tiles. What? That's them right here. This is how they told us to set them out. Place the first tile from the near tile stack face up between the near tile place in step 7. and the generator tile clockwise. Oh, so it's doing this. But this is how they told us to set it up in the picture, so that's what I did. So then we grab these and we start filling stuff out. Yeah, I think we're burning out all the near tiles. Yep, that's exactly what we're doing. It looks like that. So there are no more near tiles to get. It's just far tiles. Do not place any resources on tiles placed in step 9, which is what we just did. Do not place any trees on them except for the crags tile. So the crags tile is going to get 4 trees. Do you ever look at the tiles that you get rid of just to see what they are? Curiosity. No, I don't. Paul says the picture is, for example, only the crag should be okay. So that's okay. We can randomize them as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll randomize them as well. Why not? Not a problem. Let's play this fair. Okay, so let's pull the first one. Right there. Next one. Right there. Next one. Next one. Not a problem. And final one. There we go. They are random. They have been randomized. Okay, important. Any food depicted on map tiles placed during setup is not added to the population board later in setup as it is in other scenarios. Shuffle the destroyed buildings and survivor tiles together face down. Place 1 tile on each empty space on the generator tile and near tiles. All right, so we've got, this is the 15 destroyed buildings, so shuffle the destroyed buildings and the 3 survivor tiles. Let me get a bag. Probably easier to shuffle these with a bag. We will put these in here. How about that? There you go. There's a good shuffle. So shuffle the destroyed buildings and survivor tiles face down. Place 1 tile on each empty space on the generator tile and the near tile. Okay. So here we go. First one. It's a survivor one. Next, a destroyed bunkhouse. We'll spin it, right? So we'll go like this. We'll go clockwise. Next up, a destroyed hunter's hut. Destroyed medical post. Then we'll go, I guess, up here, start here, and then we'll just spin around. Because nothing goes on the crags. We've got a destroyed sawmill. I don't know how we're going to get food or anything. Destroyed factory. A survivor. I think they should abandon this. A destroyed charcoal kiln. A destroyed gathering post. And destroyed sawmill again. Destroyed workshop. Survivor. Destroyed gathering post. A destroyed bunkhouse. Man, this place sucks. A destroyed bunkhouse. So we found common living, a destroyed hunter's hut, and then we got 2 more left, which is a destroyed medical post and a destroyed charcoal kiln. There we go. Flip the tiles placed in step 11 face up, but I mean, we went in a specific order. It's okay. It'll be all right if we didn't put them upside down because I went in a circular order, and they are random. Okay. Then we got, for this scenario, remove all expedition cards with the citizen symbols on them. So there's no people to find around here. Okay. All right. I'll shuffle those when the time is right. Technologies display. For this scenario, remove the Steam Hub's technology and generator safety system technology card. Okay, so these are removed from the game. Then remember not to increase your starting food for any map tile bonuses or map tiles placed during the setup. Round and morning board. For the scenario, place the storm marker on space 15 of the round track. We'll put it all the way at the bottom. Then let's get the basic setups. Actually, no, there's more to do, and then we'll finish off the basic setup. So for this scenario, use the scenario card 301 to 3010, which I do have. Place 301 and 302 face up in the scenario display. Use scenario card 310 as the storm card for this scenario. Place the remaining scenario cards in a face down deck in the scenario display. So this is the Fall of Winterhome cards. As you can see here at the bottom, it says S01, so it's saying take 1 and 2, and then grab 10, which is the storm card. So 1, 2, and then 10, we'll put that over there for the storm card. The rest of the scenarios will be at the side if we need them. So these go face up in the display, and once we finish setup, I'll flip these over so we can read what they are together. Place the remaining scenario cards face down in the scenario display, and then additional setup. Place the generator damage board tokens to the left of the Oh, that is these. So place the generator damage tokens to the left of the stress track. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Place the knowledge token, evacuation marker, and dreadnought marker, and 1 stockpile marker near the scenario display. So the knowledge token, evacuation token, the dreadnought marker, and 1 stockpile. That is, I know what that is. And we'll put them here. Get that real quick. And 1 stockpile marker. The scenario. Lots of setup for this. Remove all tents from the game. Well, damn. Okay. It's intense. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Hey, Brian, what's going on? Place the repair station and evacuation center buildings below the building board. Right now, I'm going to put them above. That's them here, evacuation center, and the repair station right there. We'll zoom in on them when those come into play. But they are above the board instead of below. I've just ruined the game. And then finally, we get into the additional rules, and we can start doing stuff. So let's first finish up our setup. So we are going with a Let's go with a society 1, because I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect from this scenario. So we're going to go with society 1, because this is just kind of the safe way to go when you don't know what's happening. So we've been through this multiple times, so we're going to just run through this setup. Remember, workers, none sick. Engineers, none sick. Children, none sick. No automatons. Two discontent, 1 active. 2 hope, both active. 1 dead body. 8 food. 4 wood. 5 coal. No cores. So let's finish that setup, and then we'll do the additional. We'll run through the additional and then begin. So we have 22 workers, 12 engineers, 8 children, 8 food, 4 wood, please note that it was Canje that told the bad dad to not repeat, not me. I learned it from you. 4 wood, 5 coal, 5 deer poop, 1 dead, hope and discontent. So we're going with hope first. So let's see what we got. That one and that one. All right. So we've got both of them active, motivation and justice. So both of those are active. And then we've got 2 discontent, only 1 active. Greed and anger. Thematic. So which one do we want active? We'll let anger be active and greed not. Might have to move that board closer. I'm doing a lot of reaching with that one. Okay, so we did this setup perfectly. All right. Let's deal with our laws card. Seeing if there's any additional rules on laws. Sorry. Nope, no additional rules on laws. So let's deal with our laws card. We've got laws 1 to 8, which is a generic. Then we're going to shuffle these and get 4. Let's see what we're dealing with for our first one. Our first law that's going on the books is double rations for the ill. Our second law will be emergency shifts. Ooh, that's blurry. Our next law will be time to rest. And our final of the 4 care houses. Rest are removed from the game. So these are our laws that we will have. We need to get our technology. So we're going to shuffle these and draw 4. Yeah, because we got to go through the extra rules on how to play the scenario. Shuffle these up. Our first is going to be advanced automatons. You may use any building with an automaton meeple. If the heat marker level is higher than the red heat range indicator, automatons do not cost a coal. That is the first unresearched. Our next one, and we might as well zoom in so we can see this together, is wood processing. Whenever you use a sawmill or wall drill, gain an additional 1 wood. That's actually a pretty good one to get. So next. Heating lamps. The remove snow action is always heated. Ooh. That might be fun. And then the last one. Nutrition education. You may use the cookhouse with a child meeple. Those are our 4 tech. The rest are removed from the game. And we will put B and C up here and shuffle A's. Get our 3 expeditions. Oh no. Sorry. 1. I didn't look at it. 1, 2, 3. That's our expeditions. Then I just need my starting hand. I'm the health advisor. And we'll shuffle the rest of the decks as we need them. I need to shuffle one of these social. I need to shuffle the social disputes decks and put the first one in with the inevitable night card. Shoot, I always forget. I think it's 7 for solo. I think that's how much it is. I always forget. I'm sorry. I've failed you all. I'll shut down my channel and never be seen again. Yep, 7. That was right. So let's see. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rest are off to the side. They're not removed from the game because this is how people are gonna die. So we've got a lot of worker ones. What do we got? We've got Pablo Feldman. So remember, we got to ditch one of these for its cost at top. So let's see. We've got Pablo Feldman to spend 1 coal. And his ability is perform this action on a non-occupied space that has 1 or more trees. Remove 1 tree from that space and gain 2 wood. Count this as a good action. I'm going to hang on to him for sure. 1 sec. Sorry. I forgot to do a setup thing. 1 second. I was like, why is the temperature getting hotter in here? Oh, I know why. I forgot to do a thing. Okay. Back to the next. So we want to hang on to him because that seems cool. We've got Dave Tydell, so gain 1 sick worker. Deploy scouts. Perform this action as normal, and then place 2 wood below the chosen expedition. Gain the 2 wood when the scout returns. But a sick worker? I don't think that's good to start off. We've got Caroline O'Hare. Will increase hunger by 3. Ick. Perform this action as normal, and then place 2 coal below the chosen expedition. Gain the 2 coal when the scout returns. We've got Pat O'Bara. Remove 1 wood from the map. I could do that. There's no wood on the map, so that's potential. What's his bit? Perform this action. So remove snow. Perform this action as normal. We don't have any near tiles. I think he's going to be the person we ditch. Place 3 stress cubes on the stress track. Nope, but activating care would be nice. Remove 2 coal from the map. Reuse a building. That would be cool. And it's a heated action. Agnes. And then we're back. So in this scenario, we could ditch you. Remove 1 wood from the map. There's no wood on the map. I just don't get your ability. And we'll put you in discard down here. Let's grab this. Shuffle these up. Ooh, you can't see. Shuffle the night social disputes. And you get to put them face up so you know what's going to come. So the first one up is going to be desperation. Put it on there, and then we'll shuffle that when the time comes. And then we need our meeples. Oh my God, the longest prep to get ready to play this game. So we get 5 workers. 2, 3, 4, 5. We get 3 engineers and 2 kids. Engineers and 2 bambinos. There we go. All right. Okay, we have everything set. We'll shuffle where we need to. Let's find out what's going on with these additional rules. So, you may not build or perform actions on a space with a survival tile or destroyed building tile on it. Okay. Survival tiles. You may use an entire construct action to rescue the survivors on a survivor tile. Place a meeple on the construction space of the supply board as normal. Resolve the effect of one survivor tile and remove that survivor tile from the game. Once a survivor tile has been removed from a space, you may build or perform actions on that space as usual. What? On each survival tile, there are two numbers separated by a slash, following by a type of citizen and sometimes additional effects. The first number indicates how many citizens of the score of the corresponding type you gain after rescuing them. Wait, so we have nobody. Oh god. On each survivor tile, there are two numbers separating by a slash, followed by a type of citizen and sometimes additional effect. The first number indicates how many citizens of the corresponding type you gain after rescuing them. The second number indicates how many sick citizens of the corresponding type you gain after rescuing them. For example, so here's their example right here. So it says, for example, you use an entire construct action to rescue some child survivors. You resolve the effect of the survival tile. You gain 3 children, 2 sick children, and increase hope by 1. Then you remove this tile from the game. That's survivor tiles. Mike. So that's if we want to remove survivor tiles. All right, we're going to have to run through this, or if anybody has done it, you need to gain a sick worker or that citizen card. See page 14 rulebook. For that citizen card. Page 14. Page 14 of the rulebook. Each player must choose and discard one of their citizen cards. Page 15, actually. Each player must choose and discard one of their citizen cards, placing it face up in the discard pile. A player must pay the starting cost of the card shown in the upper right corner to discard. A card cannot be discarded if its starting cost cannot be paid. So let's pull that back. In the situation where 2 or more players want to discard citizens of the same starting cost, and the combining starting cost cannot be paid, choose a random which one gets discarded. The other players must choose a different one. If a player is unable to discard any card because they cannot pay any of the starting costs, they discard any one citizen card from their hand, ignoring that cost, but add 1 sick citizen of the discarded citizen card type instead. So, what that means... Thank you, Paul. What that means is if I cannot do this, so I can't discard him and get off freebie. I have to do one that I can do, and then unless I can't, then I have to get a sick person. I definitely can gain a sick worker. I definitely can spend cold, so this card can't be discarded. I can increase hunger. I could play stress cubes. I could spend 1 coal if I want to do this. Perform this action as normal, except you may choose which of the 2 law consequences to shuffle into the dust deck. Ooh. I want that. So I can't get rid of Pat. I can't do that. So thank you, Paul. Remove 2 coal from the map. Can't do that. Place 3 stress. Increase hunger. Perform this action as normal. I think Caroline might be the one. But perform this action. House is heated. Yeah. So it's gonna be her. It's gotta be her. Because her action I don't care about. So we're gonna increase hunger by 3. So that solves that problem. There we go. Boom. That is the consequence. Thank you. Page 15 of the rulebook. Thank you so much. All right. We're going to come back over this when we choose if we're going to deal with survivor tiles. only because we need to deal with our food problem and clear off some stuff. So let's talk about destroyed buildings. So destroyed building tiles. You may use a construct sub-action to either repair or dismantle the building on a destroyed building tile. To repair a destroyed building, spend the resources shown next to the hammer icon and replace the destroyed building tile with the corresponding building from the building board. Okay. It is not possible to repair a building if there is no corresponding building on the building board. Alright, so you run out, you run out. To dismantle a building, gain the resources shown next to the dismantle icon, the X, and remove the destroyed building tile from the game. Once a destroyed building tile has been removed from a space, you may build or perform actions on that space as usual. Okay, so survivor tiles are going to gain us people, gain us hope or discontent, as well as sick people. So that's what this survivor tile, and there should be one more, right? Should be another one, survivor tile. So that'll do that. The other ones, we have to spend the resource, or we dismantle it and we gain the resource, and then we get the building back. So it's just rebuilding society. I like that one better. Generator damage tokens. So that's those 4 that you see on that side. Each generator damage token placed on the stress track reduces the number of stress cubes necessary for the generator breakdown by 2. Oh god. Okay. When placing a generator damage token on the stress track, place it so it covers the topmost 2 small spaces that aren't already covered by a generator damage token. Each generator damage token contains 2 small spaces for placing cubes. When placing a cube on the stress track, place it on the bottommost space not already containing a stress cube. If a stress cube is placed on a generator damage token, or a generator damage token is placed where there are already 1 or more stress cubes, perform the breakdown in the generator phase that round. Yuck. Alright, Dreadnought marker. Once the Dreadnought marker is placed... sorry about that. Once the Dreadnought marker is placed on an expedition via one of the scenario cards, advance it along the expedition during the weather phase, just as you would for the Scout. Although it does not count as one. The expedition with the Dreadnought marker on does not count towards your active expedition limit. You may not choose to skip the location when you reach the last space on the expedition card with the Dreadnought marker on it. You must explore it. Choose one of the options and resolve its effects. So the generator's got to go through A, B, and C, and that is the setup. I'm going to keep this side because this is important for this scenario. All right. So this is going to be, I'm going to put those next to, on my card, on my health advisor card, so I don't forget them. All right, so let the story begin. Flip. Reign of Chaos. The leader has failed us, and so it has the generator. Incompetence has resulted in utter destruction. Winterhome, man, this is sounding really, really close to truth. Winterhome was not ready for the snowstorm combined with the fires started by rioters. Damn. Minus a snowstorm. This is now many people are dead, while others remain trapped in smoldering buildings. Rounds 3, 6, 9, and 12 place a generator damage token on the topmost 2 spaces of the stress track. If it covers any stress cube, perform generator breakdown. On round 8, if neither S4 or S6 is face up on the scenario display, -1 hope, place S4 face up in the scenario display. If you lose the game and S6 is face up in the scenario display, or that marker is on round 15, reveal and resolve that. Okay. So let's put this here. We need our tokens on 3. 6, just right alongside the board. 9 and 12. Okay. And then round 8, something funky's going to happen, but I think... No, I'm not. I got another one. And then round 8, something nasty's going to happen. So there we go. Big fun. Big fun. Big fun. Okay, then we got number 2. Flip. Winterhome screams for help. The city's in ruins and there are still people trapped in the smoldering buildings. We must save them and remove the debris to make room for new structures if we dare to have any hope of survival. By round 4, if there are any survivor... Come on! By round 4, if there are any survivor tiles on the map, -2 hope, remove all survivor tiles from the game. Dawn phase, if there are any destroyed building tiles on the map, +1 discontent. Damn. If there are no destroyed building tiles and no survivor tiles, do stuff. And remove this from the game. Is this every dawn phase? Discontent goes up until we clear everything? Ugh. Gross. Alright, so we need another marker for round 4. This just got really hard. So round 4, something's gonna happen. I just put a marker on round 4. Okay, so cool. So everybody's going to be doing so we start off in the production phase right now, or the work phase. And everybody's going to be doing something. Cool. So, according to the destroyed buildings, it's a sub-action to either repair or dismantle the building, and a full action to get the survivors. So we need all the survivors removed by round 4. So to me, oh my god. And all the kids can do is clear snow and menial work. So the kids working right now is probably not best. We need to repair the bunkhouses. We could do that. If you want to kind of zoom in with me to see. I'm thinking there's a destroyed bunkhouse. So we need food. The generator's off. So we need coal. So my first action is going to be to throw some coal in yon generator, because it didn't say the generator's busted. It's just it could do some stuff as we're trying to make it work. That's the generator damage tokens. So I'm going to spend 3 coal to eat this beast. 1, 2, 3. All right. Warm stuff happening. All right, so what are we going to do? Everything is heated that we're doing now. And that would have been heated actions to clear anyway. So we need food. So we need to repair the hunter's huts. And to repair it, it's free. There's sub-actions. So there's 1 hunter's hut, 2 hunter's hut. Is there another hunter's hut anywhere? 1 person could repair. And we also need the workshop. So as a sub-action, and I believe you get 3 sub-actions, and it's going to be repair for 1 person. And Paul, let me know if I'm wrong in that, but it's a sub-action to repair. So it says you must use a construct sub-action to either repair or dismantle. So that should be fine. Now we'll take a look at the hunter's hut, and the hunter's hut says to repair it is free. So I think I'm going to do 2 hunter's hut and a workshop with one engineer. So he's going to do an action to do that. And we're going to repair for free a hunter's hut. We're going to repair for free the other hunter's hut. Then we are going to repair for free the workshop. It says free on them. So we've got the workshop built. As soon as the workshop is built, we start one of these. We're going to start the heated lamps. The remove snow action is always heated, and it's 4 out from where we are, so it's actually on 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's on 5 to get that technology done. And that's the end of his turn. Okay. We got to rescue these. I think I'm going to do it in pairs. Like, I'm going to do 2 people rescuing. Shoot. Even these kids are just going to suck. Where's the other survivor? I see this one and this one. Oh, down here. So there is a worker, children, and engineers. If we take care of the children, I think that's what we'll do with an engineer. We'll spend a whole action to rescue this. Now let me see what it says to do. You may, on each survival tile, so this is the exact example was what I'm doing. So, for example, use an entire construct action to rescue some children survivors, which is that one. You may resolve the effect of the survivor tile. You gain 3 children. 1, 2, 3. So that pushes up into this range. 2 sick children. 1, 2. And increase hope by 1. Then remove the tile from the game. So then we increase hope by 1, but it's not active. It's just we increase it. Let's get the kids out first so we can put them to work. Motivation. We got a motivation inactive. Then we remove this tile from the game. If I build a shelter, they should be solid. Getting the kids there. Ooh, that law. Child shelter will raise hope. And I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna pass this law. So I need an engineer on the pulpit to do it, which will cause this. Unlock the child building. When this law is introduced, you may immediately build it to pay the cost. So I'm gonna pass removing child labor from the game. And I'm going to pass the law, putting an engineer on the podium. I'm going to pass the law of child shelter. Here. And we will grab L, O2, and B. Give them shuffle. And let fate decide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. This one gets shuffled in there. This one is removed from the game. Alright, so law is passed, and we can immediately spend 2 wood to build the child shelter. We will shelter the children. Where I cannot find it. Oh, here it is. Child shelter. Okay. Children are solid. We've rescued the kids. And that is that action. Alright. Next up. We gotta get some food because the kids are the first ones we gotta feed. We got 12 of them. 1 hunter's hut. Both hunters' huts will take care of the hunger stuff. Oh, and I forgot to raise hope for passing that law. Want something good. Caring. That's what I was looking for to heal sick people. Because caring here, I can cure 2. Okay. So, what else we can do? What else can we do? We can can clear something else. That's a gathering post. I don't care about that. The bunkhouse I do care about. That costs 2 wood. So we got to do some free stuff. I could ditch the sawmill to get 2 wood. So let's do that. I'm going to spend 1 worker here. We're going to repair the bunkhouse, spending 2 wood to get a bunkhouse. That's my first action. Second action, I'm going to destroy the sawmill to get 2 wood. And my third action, I'm going to spend 2 wood to repair another bunkhouse. This one. There we go. 4 people can be warm this day. Alright, I've got 4 more actions left. The beacon's up. I can send people out, which I think I might need to. The kids are fine. I've got 4 spaces for people to sleep on. What was here? What was there? Did I remove something and not place something? Oh, I got rid of the sawmill. That's right. I ditched the sawmill. There's another bunkhouse, but I need 2 wood for it. I could ditch both gathering posts to build a bunkhouse as an action. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to ditch both gathering posts, 1, 2, giving me 1 wood each to build a bunkhouse. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Then we need to get some food. Dang it, I should have put these kids to work. We're going to do you to give us 4 food. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 2 people left. I'm gonna send one out on an expedition for sure because I've got 2, 4, 6, 2, 4. Yeah, I'm gonna send one out on an expedition because of the beacon. I could upgrade a building, or I can move that up 1 to get the heated stuff. Actually, move it up by 2, sorry. Upgrade a building or move it up by 2. So, according to the factory, not the factory, the research place. Ooh, do I have a factory? Oh, I need 2 wood. If I can fix that factory, I can build an automaton. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? The workshop. So actions. Move the development token 1 space backwards on the round track. If it reaches the round mark, you immediately develop that technology. Upgrade 1 building by paying its upgrade cost. Why is it saying 2? When you build your first workshop, you start developing a new technology. I get that. Why does it say ×2? Okay. So it just moves once on the track. Maybe I should get some more food. I need to. I can rescue people. I can do that. That might give me a little bit of a boost. I do this to rescue engineers. Rescue the engineers. I gain 4 engineers, 3 of them sick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 of them are sick. And this is removed from the game. I got 1 more action left for the day. Because this says, if there are any survivor tiles on the map, -2 hope on round 4. Ditch that. If there are any destroyed building tiles on the map. So... I think I'm going to send you out on an expedition. Oh, and I would get a 4th. I'd get a 4th dude. I get another guy. So I think I'm going to send you out on an expedition. Let's send you here. That looks like some good supplies. And then the last guy get... If I rescue workers, I'm going to get an extra worker. Or I could... No, I think I'm going to use an engineer on here to move this heated thing up 1. That will end my turn. That ends the day. Okay, so the action phase is over. We go into the dust phase. Resolve a scenario event card from the dust phase. So, dust phase. Shuffle these up. And because there's 3 and I don't shuffle well with so little cards, I'm going to roll dice to see which one it is. And then we'll stack the rest. 2, 3. True Fate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one. And then we don't know what these are, so I'll put those back there. And let's see what this bad boy is. Ooh, desperation. If desperate times call for desperate measures, then we are free to act as desperately as we wish. If you have active hope tokens of each type, choose one. What? If you have active hope tokens of each type. Okay. So this is telling me that A -1 discontent. So active hope tokens of each type of what? That doesn't make sense to me. Care, motivation, and justice. I only have motivation and justice, so I don't understand how this card works. If you have active hope tokens of each type, I don't have active hope tokens of each type. So otherwise, for each type of active hope token you do not have, perform the corresponding effect. I don't have active care. Flip 1 sickness marker. Well, the sickness marker we're going to flip is going to be children. Yay! So 1 child's gravely ill. Motivation, I have active motivation. And justice, I have active justice. So, cool. This was a horrible card. So let's put that there. This gets discarded from the game, I believe. If there was anything in discard, it would get shuffled back into the deck, and then we take the next one, put it on top of the shuffle later. Cool. So that doesn't go in discard, it's removed from the game. Okay. After that phase, we go to the hunger phase. So we need to feed 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then resolve hunger markers, feed citizens. Right now we're feeding children. So we need to feed 11 children. We only have 9 food, so we've got 2 hungry kids. Then we go to the night phase. Return everybody. Return everybody. Lay down citizen meeples in heated spaces. Each citizen meeple without a warm place gets sick. The kids are covered. The kids are all in the child shelter. Every color is warm, so the kids are covered. We've got 2, 4, 6 spaces. So 2, 4, 6, which means 2 people are going to get sick. They're going to be workers. So 1, 2. 2 workers get sick. We put the engineers inside the shelters. And then we go to dawn. Dawn phase. So in the dawn phase, pass the leadership marker. I'm the leader. Moved around marker 1. Resolve whatever's going to happen here or anything resolve any markers that happen. So dawn phase, If there are any destroyed building tiles on the map, +1 discontent. I'm going to raise greed. I don't feel like pulling another one. I'll raise greed. Okay. Alright, so we got to clear all this crap off this round. Then we're going to shuffle up. Then we're in the morning phase. We're going to deal with the fun. Last time I instituted brothels, bad things happened, and I didn't appreciate it. I didn't appreciate it at all. Alright, so let's find out what's happening today in the world of suck. Here we go. Illegal distillery. Some of our citizens consume alcohol from an unknown source. Such unmoderated drinking can cause trouble in our society. Sorry, I don't know why my glass is blurred. Let them have their moonshine. They are adults after all. Start a public campaign about the dangerous consequences of alcohol. That will stop this illegal practice. Idiot. Send a guard to find the distillery and destroy it. Only if you have active justice. I have active justice, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want +1 discontent. Let's do a public campaign. It seems to something bad's going to happen here. I feel it. So let's start a public campaign. So we'll place 1 spent worker token in the supply. So 1 worker. So we basically put 1 right here. So 1 worker is going to be offline, and then we discard this card from the game. Cool. Then we go to the generator phase. We need to fuel the generator. It's at 3. So we're going to grab... The coal marker's at 3. So we're going to grab 3. And we're going to pull out whatever the heck's going on in there. 2. So 1's still in there. Get back in there. 1, 2 on the stress track. Well, it goes at the bottom. 1, 2 on the stress track. Okay. Check the generator for breakdown. It did not break down, so we reset. Then weather phase. Grab the weather cards. Give me on shuffle and see what's happening. Don't drink moonshine, children. Okay? So our weather card is going to be... So, not too bad. And we get to do some stuff. So, okay. This isn't too bad. Let me see if... I'll put this here for right now. So we'll move yellow up 1. Move the cold marker up 1. We gain 1 food for each antler. So we got 2 antlers. So we're going to gain 1, 2. Then traversing goes 1, 2. Do we want to keep going? No! We're going to flip this over and see what's going on. So let's see what's going on. Expedition, campsite, the thing we found. Traveling through the endless white waste does not fill you with hope, but it does bring a sense of serenity. We lost that sense when we stumbled upon a campsite that had been abandoned in a hurry. Food, personal belongings, and other useful items were left behind, as well as bloodstains on the snow. What happened? So run back, gain 6 food. Move on. Only the frost can scare us onward. Onward! Gain 6 food, and then do this. Okay, so... Let's keep going! So we'll grab the B deck, give it a shuffle. Let's keep rolling. Eastbound and down. Alright. So this is where we're going. We're there at the bottom. And then the weather token moves 2. 1, 2. Oh, wait. I got these 2 markers mixed up. 1, 2. I had them turned around, but it's okay. There we go. All right. So that's the star marker, and that is that. Then we go to preparation phase, check, resolve any sicknesses. Everybody's still in a good area. I don't have cure active to be able to cure anybody. And then we go into the action phase. Okay. I'm gonna spend these 2 coal. Listening while cooking sounds rough though. To move this up 2, so now orange and red areas are heated, which means the bunkhouses are back online, but the yellow is still cold. I would love to get a factory going, but I don't have any wood, and I need that thing moved ahead. I'm definitely going to have to. First, I need to resolve this. The worker is going to get placed on there for being busy. Then I'm definitely going to use a action to move that one more. So next round we get clearing snow as a heated action. That's major. That will get us some stuff that we need. So I think let me go ahead and do that now. I'm going to put the workshop here to move this up 1 more. So as soon as that advances, we'll be good. All right, so we need to take care of this because we're +1ing discontent more than I'd like. The charcoal kiln's free, both of them, and I just need 1 more free thing. So let's spend 1 action. Shoot, no, can't do it because only the generator tile is warm. Shoot. I was an idiot. I should have done the exterior stuff before I did the interior. What can I do? What is that? Sawmill? Survivors. There's 1 more survivor to claim before we move forward. Getting a sick worker isn't going to break my heart. So I'm going to... Actually, this is a heated action. That's a heated action. That's okay. Because doing a build is a heated action. So I'm going to spend all 3 to rescue these workers. I'm going to gain 5 workers, and 4 will be sick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jeez, what's wrong with me? All right, so we've rescued everybody. I get an extra worker now. Somehow house. We're gonna be clearing snow next round like nobody's business. So that's your action. I can dismantle one of these things to put something together. I got 2 medical posts here. I could dismantle one of them. So here we go. Next action, you are free for the charcoal kiln. Actually, I will... No, not the factory. You will get... So you are free. The other charcoal kiln will give me 2, so I'm going to take this. Yeah, I'll definitely take this, and I'll destroy it to get the 2 coal. And then my third action, I was going to dismantle something else. I'm going to dismantle this medical outpost for 2 wood. That's my third. Okay, so I'm repairing... You should not take meeple immediately, though. You should not take me. Oh, right. I gotta put him on the thing. You're right. I gotta put him on the thing. Yep. I forgot. Sorry. That's the thing that confused me. I put the meeple on there and then I take him at the end. Thank you, Jan. Thank you. Okay, so what do we do next? Hey, Locator, how's it going? Can't stay, just saying hi. How's it going? Alright, so we got 2 wood. It takes 3 wood to build another bunkhouse. But I'm gonna spend... If I spend those 2 wood, I can heal, move, and then cure a sick person. What do I got here? Perform this action on an occupied space that has 1 or more trees. Remove 1 tree and gain 2 wood. This is a gather resource action. I could spend the 2 coal now, which I'm gonna do. Move this up 2. Then I could perform this gather resource action on an unoccupied space that has 1 or more trees. So I could do it here. It just says gather resource with a worker. That'll give me 2 wood. If I use the infirmary with a medic, I can activate care and perform the building's cure effect. We're not ready to remove snow yet. We're not ready to do that. Reuse a building. This action counts as a heated action. Reuse a building. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna put an engineer on the platform to use this card that says use the building platform. So, before I do that, I got to do this in turn. I'm going to do a worker to get food. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to put you on the platform. Reuse a building. This counts as a heated action, which will be the same one to get 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to be feeding engineers, and I need to get 16 freaking food. Got 2 people left. I think I need a core for the factory. But a core could pop up. So it'd probably be smart. I only have 3 buildings left. How much is a medical post? 2 wood? I would gain 2 wood. Let's do it. I'm going to put a worker here to spend 2 wood to repair the factory. I got an idea. I got me one of them there ideas. And then I'm going to get rid of these 2. The sawmill and the medical post gaining 4 wood. Okay. Stupid Dawn card's gone. Okay, so then I have 1 action left where I can build a bunkhouse. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend 3 engineer to build a bunkhouse. Right there. No, I'm going to build it right here. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8 people sheltered, 4 children, and I got 2 more things I can do. I have to go to sleep, work tomorrow. Have a good game, and thank you for baiting me to play some Frostpunk tomorrow. No problem, Jan. Have a good evening. Have a good evening. So then I can build something with 1 wood, which I'm going to. I'm going to build another hunter's hut. Put it here. And I think that's all we can do. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. Okay. All right. So we go to our next, the dust phase. So we go to the dust deck. There's still 3 cards. I'm going to shuffle and let fate decide. Like I said, I suck at shuffling 3 cards because my brain latches on to 1 and I know where it's going. So that's not fair. So there's 3. Let's let fate decide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's this one. It's back on here. What do we got? What do we got? The inevitable. Every day we fight a bitter struggle against hunger, cold, and disease. There will be losses. Flip every sickness marker on its skull side to its syringe side. For each corpse you have, gain 1 sick citizen. Alright, so the one that was sick was a child. Dadgummit! Which will move that back 1, that back 1. Dang it! What are we dealing with? Activate hunger -2 hope. Jeez. So, hunger. Activate hunger, which it won't because it's not there, and then -2 hope. I'll lose these two. Let's stay even keel. Yuck. When the kids die, it just hurts. It just hurts. Okay, so then it says for each corpse you have gained 1 6th citizen. So the 6th citizen is a kid. Yay! Alright. Okay. Sucks. I'm just gonna call it what it is. Alright, so then we deal with the hunger phase. We're feeding the engineers. We need 16. We need the first 1, 2, 1, 2. So we need 16. We have 8. Oh, and the corpse counter. Thank you, Paul. And the corpse counter. So then we will shift this to 0 and this to 8. Because we needed 16. Food is not good. It's not good at all. That is the worst card to pull up right now. But, okay, so that's hunger. Then we got the night phase. Now I get this guy. Thank you so much, Jan. Now I get this guy in the inventory. Back. No longer busy. Just come back. You stay. Okay, so now we need to shelter people. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So we got one person is going to get sick. It's going to be an engineer. I don't need to be flipping that guy. Okay. So then we go to... That's the night phase. We did the hunger, we did the night. Now we're at the dawn phase. We move the marker, and it triggers some stuff. First, it triggers this, which kicks off the next one that we want to do. You may use cookhouses with a child meeple. Let's do advanced automatons, which is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brian. Alright, so then we trigger something. 3. Place a generator damage token on the topmost 2 spaces of the generator track. On 3. That triggered. Okay. We haven't got the dawn phase. Yeah, this is dawn phase. So move resolve any effects, and then dawn phase. If there are any destroyed building tiles on the map, +1 discontent. There is not. When there are no destroyed building tiles and no survivor tiles on the map, place scenario card 3 face up in the display and remove this card from the game. Okay. What's next? What else can go wrong? The city's bleeding heart. Our engineers must examine the generator. They request that a repair station be built. It will be their base of operations that will allow them to research the cause of the malfunction. Unlock the repair station building. The repair station costs 1 steam core to build. When the repair station is built, place the knowledge token 3 spaces ahead of the round marker. Repair station action. Move the knowledge token 1 space backwards. When the round marker reaches knowledge token, flip the repair station to its ventilation plant side, +1 hope. Place scenario card 5 face up in the scenario display. Then, if scenario 6 is not face up in the display, place 4 face up in the display. Alright, so this is the repair station right here. So we need to build that somewhere. So unlock the repair station. It costs a steam core to build. So we've got heated snow clear actions. The remove snow action is now always heated. So we can find space and find cores. Cool. Okay, so Um, that is a clutch. That is a clutch technology. All right, so we do that. That is the dawn phase. We're on the morning phase. What horribleness befalls us now? Refugees, no. Okay, 3 workers, 2 engineers. So faces that were once distinct are now bleak with exhaustion. Will we feed that flicker of hope still visible in their eyes? No. Let them enter our city. Gain 3 workers, 2 engineers, and 1 child. Increase hunger by 5. No. If you have active care, +1 hope. If you have active greed, +1 discontent. I have active greed and not active care. Screw that. Exhaust all hope and +1 greed. I think +1 greed means we pull a new discontent, right? I think that means we pull a new discontent. I always gotta go to the book. Always gotta go to the book. Other phase, generator phase. Each time you increase hope or discontent, you can choose either to flip it or remove it. Yeah. When it says +1 is what I'm looking for. I think if it isn't there, you have to add it. The effect instructs you to increase care, which is a specific type of hope. You must draw a new hope token from the bag and place it on the track, exhausted side up. In this case, it's just this token. None of the current hope tokens are of the care, so none of them are flipped over. Okay, so +1 greed. I gotta pull a discontent token because I am not letting them in my city. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Dang it. Dang it, it's greed. So, +1 greed, I pull it, and I believe the rule is that if it is, you activate it, right? If you're instructed to activate or exhaust a token but are unable to do so, ignore the effect. However, if you're required to exhaust a token, the shorthand is discontent. No, this said greed, not discontent. So I don't have to pull this. It only says if it says +1 discontent, you add it. If it says +1, whenever you're instructed to activate a token, flip over 1 exhausted token to its active side. Whenever you're instructed to exhaust a token, flip it over to its inactive. If you're instructed to activate or exhaust a token but are unable to do so, ignore the effect. However, if you're required to exhaust a token, so that it, unless it says, well, it says +1 greed. So let me see. During the game, you will sometimes be instructed to increase or decrease your hope or discontent. Whenever you increase hope or discontent, and no specific type is listed, you must choose one of the followings. That's what it is. When the type is selected. Otherwise, you don't. Gotcha. For example, this effect instructs you to increase your anger, which is a specific type of discontent. You first draw a new discontent token from the bag and place it on the track exhausted side up. In this case, it is greed token. Then because there is an exhausted anger token already on the track, it is flipped over to its active side. So you still have to draw it. Dang it. You still have to draw it. So it's just inactive. All right. Yep, I'm not letting them in this city. Sorry. Okay, so that was that. Then we do the generator phase. We're dropping 4 cubes in this time. Yep, generator phase. 4 cubes. Ooh, come on. Only 2 fell out, which means there's 3 cubes in there. So if there's 3 cubes in there, we got 1 more round before things get nasty. Okay. Then weather phase. So everything moves up, we get 1 food, and then we deal with the movement, but the storm doesn't move. So pretty decent, and this card should have been discarded, sorry. So we'll do 1, reset, 1, 1, 1. Then food, we've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you move 1, 2, 3. We're going to discover what's going on here. What's happening? Ruins, the king and his subjects. It was an old stone structure with a tower adjacent to it. You didn't hope for much, as the place looked ancient. To our surprise, we found some frozen grains of the previous inhabitants of the tower. A man's skeleton laid atop a mound of tiny sets of bones, mice bones. The unanswered question accompanied us. Who ate whom? The man ate the mice, gained 3 wood and 4 food. The mice ate the man, keep going, gain 3 wood and 4 food. We're going to turn around and go back home because we've got like 9 food and 3 wood coming back in. Or should I leave him out one more time? I think I'm going to leave him out one more time. This could be bad. This could be so bad. Damn, please don't die. I'm being selfish right now. I'm being so greedy. Oh. Oh my gosh. We're gonna go the distance. We're going the distance. We're going the distance. I could come back and get 9 food. I need 27 this round. Should I change my mind? I could use that 9 food and 3 wood. I think I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna change my mind. I'm changing my mind. I'm coming back and I'm gaining 9 food and 3 wood. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 food. This gets a C card put here. So the C card will go there, but these cards are gone. This journey. Oh, look, another dark pact. And that's funny. That's funny, Mike. That's funny. And 3 wood. That's the reason why I didn't want to do it. That was the reason why I didn't want to do it. Okay. All right. So that is that. So you came back. That was the weather phase, and the storm didn't move. Discard. Then we go to preparation phase, where we look up here. 1 worker's gravely ill. That's about it. And then we're back to actions. Alright, so the remove snow action is always heated. So we can do that without dropping any coal because we ain't got no coal. So all it is far tiles. Damn. Should have put these kids to work. I need coal. Stupid crag is a pain in my neck. So because everything's placed here, we can place these anywhere. I'm thinking of clearing. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend one of these guys. Sorry, I pull him down here. He's going to clear 1 far tile. It's a heated action. He doesn't get sick. Oh, look at that. 3 coal. And 2 food. 1, 2. Well done. I don't know what to do. Somebody's gonna get sick. I need to build a medical post. So I need you to do more than that, though. I got 3 wood. I can build a medical post, and I can build another hunter's hut. What I got for these cards? Perform this action on it, so I could do a gather resource action, but you're gonna get sick. And we could get 2 wood, 1 tree for 2 wood on here instead of 3. Somebody's gonna get sick. Might as well be an engineer to go gather that coal. Still not enough. Still not enough. Alright, Paul. Have a good night. I think think I'm gonna. All you'll do is build. Build a sawmill. Ooh, you could actually build the sawmill now, but it'll cost 2. And then I have to upgrade it for me to get to these. So let's do that. We're gonna spend 2 in a build action to build the sawmill right here, which is a heated action. Then somebody's got to get sick because we need the reds to be heated. You've got to go get this, which will give us 2, 1 sick engineer, and we're going to use these 2. So 1, 2 red spaces are now heated. We're going to use an engineer to upgrade the sawmill. We'll then use the sawmill in 3 wood. You had 1 action, which was to do that. The other one, I think I said I was going to do a hunter's hut. Sorry, I didn't do that as part of his second. It was the build. And then the second one was the hunter's hut. Put there. Okay, clear some snow, people. We need to solve this problem. Some more coal. Put you here. More coal there. We need a core. I need to find a core. Let me do. And you out there. Gain 2 more, which I'll immediately use. 1, 2. Orange areas are heated, so the bunkhouses are now heated. Alright. There's some snow. Let's find a core. Come on, come on, come on, come on, core! Yes! And 3 food. Amazing. So we'll do it here. I was supposed to put it down before doing it. I know. Don't chest. I know. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry. I was just more amped for the core. I know I'm supposed to put it face down before placing. We need the core. Fire tiles are still cold. But I need that core. So we're going to put the core. You're going to get sick. Then I'm going to put the other engineer in the factory, spending that core, build automaton. So I got an automaton now. And this automaton can do anything a worker can do. So we can clear snow with them, but we're going to use buildings. We're actually going to build a building. Can an automaton build a building? Can an automaton build a building? If an automaton can build a building, here we go. Automatons can be created in a factory or gained through other means. When you gain an automaton, take an automaton meeple from the bank and put it in the supply. Oh, wait. Nope. I'm going to build a repair station. Dang it. I'm going to build a repair station, not the automaton. What can it do? Cannot go on expeditions. Cannot be used for event cards. Take an automaton meeple from the bank and put it in supply. During the action phase, an automaton may perform any of the actions if it were a worker. So it could build a building, but I'm actually not going to spend the core on that. I'm going to spend the core on the repair station. Put that right there. So, because it says, the repair station costs 1 steam core to build. When the repair station is built, place the knowledge token. 3 spaces from the marker. 1, 2, 3. So it's there. And the next breakdown. Okay. And that's what so we didn't build the factory, we did a build action. build that. We'll have to search for another core to get it. So yep. So I use the core to build the repair station. If we can fix that, we should be solid. I think that's all we can do. I think we're done. Okay, so dust phase. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whatever this is gonna be. Come what may. God dang it! Dang it! I don't think we should tell them what we're going to do in advance. Let them think and worry. Oh, and I was supposed to exhaust all of these. Sorry. I said exhaust all hope on that card. And +1 greed. Okay, so if you have any active hope or discontent from the most common active token, or if all are tied, perform the corresponding effects. So we've got an active greed. For each greed token, increase hunger by 3. 3. Awesome. And we have anger. For each anger token, gain 2 sick citizens. Who are they going to be? We're going to get a sick kid. And a sick engineer. Cool. Thank you. So, watch this nonsense. This gets removed from the game. This goes back on top of the deck, and then we put another one on top. Oh, gosh. Okay, fate is dealing me a cruel hand. Hunger phase. We need to feed 27 people. First we need to feed 11 people. And we have 17, so we're going down to 6. Then we need to feed 27 people. We only have 6 food. So what's that, 21? Alright, 21. So that means we do 6, 1. Oh, sorry. 1. Yeah, 21. We only had 6 food, and we need to feed 27 people. So our hunger went up to 21. We're gonna die! Oh my god, we're gonna die! Okay. Then we do the night phase. Everybody goes back home. We're a little short on supply. Uh-oh. Can y'all still see me? It just said that it shut off. I don't know. I don't know if y'all can still see me or no. You still see me? Okay. Yeah, it just said like it shut off for some reason. Alright, so that was the night. That was the hunger, the night. Now we're doing the night. So we've got children are covered. 2, 4, 6, 8. So let's keep the workers sheltered. 2, 4, 6, 8, which means 2 engineers get sick. 1, 2 on the track. Okay. And then we go to the dawn phase. Advance this to marker number 4. What happens in round 4? Something was supposed to happen in round 4. That goes away because we cleared everything. Okay. So we don't have to deal with that anymore. Then we draw a morning card. I'm fine. Everything is okay. God, why? Theft. Desperation spreads like a sickness. Someone stole supplies. If you have fewer than 2 resources in the supply... No, I have 3. +1 apathy. Remove all resources from the supply. The what? If you have fewer than 2, raise apathy and then remove both of them. Oh, I was about to say. Okay, we got the otherwise. Otherwise. Place this card in the event area. Take 2 resources from the supply and place them on this card. Then for each active greed, which is 1, take another 2 resources from the supply and place them on this card. Ignore. Ignore it and keep the theft a secret. +1 greed. Expose and investigate. -1 hope. Place 1 spent engineer token in. Keep it a secret and investigate. Place 1 spent. I'm going to bottom one. I can't lose any more hope. So place 1 spent worker engineer token in the supply and gain consequence D02. So it says 2 from our supply here. Take 2 resources from the supply and place them on this card. Then for each active greed token, take another. We have nothing. Place a spent worker token in here and get consequence D. Okay. Okay. So that was the morning phase. Why is the morning phase set to crush us? Generator phase. Oh, how many people are sick? A child is sick, so that'll move up 1. And then we drop 4 in. This is so bad. If that's 4, please don't let that be 4. It's just, oh, it's 4. It's 4. So it's not all of them yet. It hasn't hit that point. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so we need to fix that. Cool. Then we go to weather phase. So everything moves up 1. We get 1 food, and people would have hiked 4, but I didn't send anybody on expedition, and the storm doesn't move. So 1, 1, 1, 1. We get 1 food per each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get 4 food, and nobody's doing an expedition, which I wish they were, but nope. Okay, then we go to preparation phase. I'm there. Let's talk about what's about to happen here. We're about to have a worker die. So when a worker dies, exhaust 1 hope. And a worker died. That goes back 1. And then a engineer is gravely ill. And the child. Oh, no. The childs are there. Ooh, thank goodness. All right. So, cool. Actually, I lied. This doesn't flip back over. That stays there, right? Somebody died. Hope is gone. People are sad. Okay. What are we doing? You're climbing a mountain. That's what we're doing. Let's go look for a core. We got 3. Keep doing that. I'm sorry. Let me place this. Let me place it here. I get 3 food. 1, 2, 3. 3 trees. Two, 3. Okay. Somebody's busy. I know I have to do that first. I think this is a day of... My God. I don't know what to do. How much is the wall drill? I need a steam core and 5 wood to build it. And everything I do is a cold action. Except for building something and shoveling snow. I don't know what to do. I think I'm in a death spiral. I can keep uncovering snow, but to what end? I'm gonna have to send somebody out on an expedition. I honestly don't know what to do. I'm gonna have 2 deaths, which is gonna be game over next round. Can I pass a law that will give me some hope? Heated meals, passing that law will give me some hope. New faith. Ooh. Time to rest will give me some hope, and the care house will give me care. It will actually activate it. Once per round, you may exhaust justice and place 1 spent worker. First thing I need to do. That's a cold action. I could double rations for the ill. Whenever you use a medical post or infirmary or care, you may spend 2 food to cure. This is going to be a cold action. It would minus discontent, raise hope. Let me think about that. Let's let a worker gather those 2. Sick worker. Then spend them. Do 1, 2, which doesn't do anything. I gotta clear another piece of snow. And this time I'll do it right. We'll put it here. It's a core and 2 coal. Worker's gonna die anyway. Get the core. I wish I could be more help, but I really like this game very. Yeah, no, I love this game. I think it's great. An engineer is going to die, so let's get the automaton built. We're gonna do that to build the automaton. You get sick. The automaton is going to come over here, get these 2, and immediately spend them for 1, 2. Okay. Okay, so this tile's heated, and buildings red and orange are heated. Okay. So let's clear snow one more time. Oh. Actually, no. We need a lot of food. Let's do. These are all cold actions. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that was all. Yeah. So close. So stinking close. All right, let's see what happens. So we are on the dust phase. So now we've got 4 cards in this bad boy. Get a little bit more comfortable shuffling and finding out what my doom is. We found the thief. Because we kept it a secret, it took longer than to find the thief. He had time to fence some of the goods. When apprehended, he was playing with his child, who recently recovered from malnourishment. His wife begs for forgiveness. There is no forgiveness. Place one of the resources on M001 into the supply and the rest into the bank. Remove that from the game. Show mercy. No. Stigmatize him. Exile him only if you have active justice. I don't. So we're going to stigmatize him. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. So -1 discontent. So we'll lose. Somebody's going to die. We'll lose this greed. And add D004. And remove this card from the game. Yeah. Jerk. So we get one back, and the others are gone because he fenced it. But he was playing with his daughter. I don't care. Jerk. We're struggling here, and you're stealing food? Alright, so that's dusk. Hunger. We have to feed first the hungry. So this we're shy 2. And then we raise discontent. Then we're supposed to feed the children. There are 10 of them. We're going to 12. Okay. And we do the night phase. Everybody comes home. Care if your daughter's sick, we're all sick. Get my automaton back. Alright, so what do we got? We've got 2, 4, 6, 8. 2 people are gonna die. We're probably about to lose this game. Let it be the children. No, we can't put the children out. So 2, 4, 6, 8. One person gonna come here. Let me see if that worker token would have flipped when somebody died. Ooh, sorry. Ah! Sorry, zoomed in here. Somebody dies. Do we flip it back over, or do we keep it on the gravely ill side? If one way or another, I'm going to lose this game. Okay, here we go. Page 30. When one of your citizens dies, follow step. Move the corpse marker 1 space forward on the corpse track. If the corpse marker moves onto the last space of track, you lose. Move the corresponding citizen marker 1 space back on a population track. If the corresponding sickness marker is on a higher position, you lose. Draw a citizen card instead of drawing any case. Nope, they stay sick. It does not flip back. That sucks. Because it says, or if the citizen died due to sickness on its skull side was flipped to syringe side, also move the corresponding sickness marker 1 space backward. Yep. So I think we just lost the game. I think we just lost. Okay, so we did all that. Then we go to the dawn phase. This moves here. Then we go to the morning phase. The generator's about to break down anyway, so what else? Orphans! Does anything give me a hope? A large percentage of children have no parents, even though their basic needs are met for the most part. We feel they might lack proper guidance. Let our engineers prepare a proper educational program for the children. Let the teachers guide them. Place one spent engineer in the supply. Let's see if there are volunteers ready to adopt them. There's no substitute for a real home. We're going to do that one. So, place one spent worker token in the supply and add D27 to the deck. It will not matter because we're about to die. So, worker token in the supply. And D27, but it won't matter, we're about to lose. If we live through this, I'll add D27, but I don't think we will. So then comes the weather phase, the generator phase. Putting four in here. Oh, we know they're gonna crash and burn. All 5 fell out. So the generator malfunctions. Well, first, sorry, we were here, so we'd have a sick kid and a sick worker. And then the generator malfunctions. Resets that. These come off. And then if it does it again, ba-boom. Okay. So then... cool. So then we're doing this, which is move 1 up everything. As I said, I'm doing this just because I know we're dead. 1 food for each will gain 4 food. Then you will move 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what's back here. Let's explore. Misleading star. A bright star was clearly visible in the firmament. A guide, and not only for us. We came across 3 sets of trucks that emerged from a large cave. They were only a few days ahead of us, so when we found the first body, our morale dropped. The other 2 we found huddled among a decorative box containing what appeared to be gold and some intensely aromatic chunks of resin. We ignored the treasure and took only the necessary supplies. So stay out and keep walking, my buddy. So keep going, get a B. And the storm moves not at all. Alright. Then we go to preparation phase. So, let's talk about what we're dealing with over here. So we've got... we're going to get these, and you are going to die. Moving that back 1, moving that back 1. And because of an engineer, we lose the game. Exhaust 1 hope. It says exhaust justice and -1 hope. Pop. We lost. That food board is rough. Dang. What would have happened? I must know. I must know. So what happens then if no face now scenario card? If you lose the game and S06 is face up, reveal S08. 06 is not face up. So there's a way to win it? Yep. Oh my gosh. Dang. That's rough. So the next one would have been the excavation center. Sorry, not excavation. The evacuation center. Sorry. Bad talking. The evacuation center. Once we build the evacuation center, we build the dreadnought. Once we build the dreadnought, we then gotta move. We then do our expedition to move people out, and based on the outcome, one of these 2 things happens. Oh my gosh. It's tough. This whole game is tough. I love it still, but it is a tough game. I wanted to play it. The food's what killed me. I didn't pay enough attention to that. This heated lamps was the jam. This was the GOAT of this playthrough because this is just sick people just waiting to happen. Man, that was tough. If anybody's ever beaten this scenario, please let me know in the comments. No mercy, Kanji-san. If anybody's beaten the scenario, let me know. I'd love some tips because I will play it again on my off to do it. We'll move on to the next scenario, which is the ruins of Tesla City, and then after the ruins of Tesla City, it looks like that's the end of the scenario. So we're gonna go back and do. Let's see, we did Frozen Grove, and we didn't play the Crags, so we'll go back and play the Crags and the Flats and Dreadnought, and then we've played every scenario in the scenario book. So cool. Awesome. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Should have eaten the thief, just saying. It'll fed everybody. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough as well as the rest of the playthroughs. Thank you so much for anyone in chat who was helping me with any of the rules errors that I was messing up on. I really appreciate that. I'm never gonna get it right the first time, but we'll get a little bit better each time. So what's coming up next Thursday? Pac-Man and I will play a game on Tabletop Simulator. Probably Terraforming Mars. We haven't played that in a while. And then Friday is going to be Eldritch Horror, continuing that series. Saturday's One Stop Co-op Shop Chat, and then Sunday is Oathsworn. So we're just going to keep on trucking, have a good time, and just seeing how things go. So thank you everybody for joining me. Thank you my Patreons, my YouTube subscribers. And if you're neither, that's perfectly fine. You are always welcome at my table. Just remember, I love all of you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye-bye.